The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Things already rolling. Puskás picks it up out wide. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback. Even in Italy, where defending is an art, he's brilliant going in both directions, and he's got an impressive assist tally.
Goes for the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. He's rising! And the keeper's there to save. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid have their second corner now. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's Ronaldinho. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, nice touch. Rodri. And here's Hullet. Patton. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And it's Palmer. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Pato. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Palmer.
Madrid really are one of the...
He'll try from distance! Now it's Palmer. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Rodri. And he's lost his... Tries a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Now it's Puskás. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Hullet. Might be danger here. Vieri going about things with real menace. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's played into the air. Towering header! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mateus. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yamari shoots! And it's Palmer. And this is It's Vieri! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vieri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pato driving forwards, drills one in, and he was alert to it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
What's going wide left? Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now, can they get him away? Just 5 minutes left until the break. Palmer. Ronaldinho! And that was struck with genuine force.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And it's Neymar. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Rodri. Vieira. Palmer.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Puskás. Vieira. And here's Vieri. He's gone for goal. Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Good show in the second half.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Now it's Vieri. Now it's Yamal. Thinks of... Oh, shooting chance! And he couldn't finish.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
McAllister. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That'll be a corner. Madrid have their third corner. They've played it short. Vieri's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho. That has been slung wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Hullet. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's nice. Hullet. Shoots! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
For this match was 60,332.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And Hullet! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Ronaldinho, spread it left. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. He's picked his way through. Chance. He leaps for it. Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? And that is expertly dealt with. Well, there's the clearance. Cannavaro. Now it's Vieri. Done delicately. And this is Ronaldinho. And it's McAllister. Mateus. And the pass is intercepted. Mateus. And he's worked it through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Palmer. Spread to the right. There's the crossfield ball. Oh, easy pickings there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, such a clever touch. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
McAllister gets across to intercept that. Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Puskás. Ronaldinho. Di Marco. Rodri. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Palmer. Stood up well to him there. That has ended up in no man's land. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Vieri. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rudiger. And it's McAllister. And it's Palmer. He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution
So we have
for
movement on
Barcelona.
both benches.
Number 23, Mateus. Number 16, Rodri. Number 20, Pushkash. Coming on the field, number 13, Baggio. Number 11, Bellingham.
Hazard.
Number 10, Messi. Substitution in progress.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Ronaldinho. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Messi. And we're done. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Bullet picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please put your hands together, everyone.
Well,
and
how
give
will we
our
look
boys
back
a
on
round
that?
of applause for a
Barcelona
job
really
well
were
done.
great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this was...
Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
So things are underway. McAllister showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that was vital.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game. Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always...
Neymar! This time, surely! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Mateus. Turns back here, probably the best option. And this is Vieri. Just a keeper in his way. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Rudiger. And it's Palmer. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Spread out to the left, and they can counter here. Roberto Baggio. Shot could be... And Hullet! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
It's come to nothing.
Madrid really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he thumps it clear. McAllister! Oh, well spotted, had to be at his very sharpest there. It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho goes short. Ronaldinho's delivery. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Ronaldinho. And across it goes. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Ronaldinho. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And this is Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's intervened well there.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rudiger. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it. It's Baggio! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Palmer.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Puskás. McAllister. Ronaldinho tries a deft little... He leaps for it! No, not the best of headers. Palmer. And Yamal. He has found the way through. McAllister is always looking to break lines. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roberto Baggio. He's found the way through. Oh, terrible! Puskás! And now that's another chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's gone searching crossfield. Can he latch on to this? Maldini cuts it out. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Nice interception, well timed. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Barcelona looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. The second period is underway.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
DiMarco. And it's Rudiger. That has been slung wide. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar's cross. Oh, good line! That's a decent clearance. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vieira. Still just a single goal between the sides. Tries to play it through. Oh, important interception. Palmer, distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Very nicely done. Delivers with whip. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
62,005.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Ronaldinho must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Mateus. Now that looks a decent ball. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. McAllister! It's Neymar! And now they can clear their lines. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Roberto Baggio. DiMarco kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Neymar. That has been cut short. Palmer. Looking for a runner. Driving forward. Oh, this looks sharp. And he plays one through. McAllister. Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Baggio. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Vieri. Looking for the run. And that has found him in acres of space.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 23.
The two coaches are signalling
Rachao.
changes here, both at the same time.
Number 13, Baggio. Number 20, Pushkash. Coming on the field, number 16, Rodri.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Number 11, Bellingham.
Yeah.
Number 10, Messi. Substitution in
Cruyff! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Deftly out wide. McAllister played out to the left flank. Neymar plays it in. Cannavaro tries to clear.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And we're done. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Pullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
They came, they
Well, how will we look back on that?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And we are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive. And
he's having a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And he's being shifted off it. And this is Neymar. Tries to play it through. Neymar! And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick,
tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Baggio does really well to win the ball there. And this is Batistuta, and he's gone backward here. Ronaldinho. Spread to the right. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, right place, right time. Ronaldinho. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Palmer! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's gone for goal! Ronaldinho! Wow! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Neymar, he's found the way, chance! There's a goal! That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so...
Great chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. And we have our very first corner. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. This looks promising. Vieri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ronaldinho. Still very early doors, but it is a close... Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's... And again! Cucurella. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Azar. He's looking wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Madrid really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
And that has been knocked clear. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here. It's Ronaldinho! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. He's got on Shevchenko! Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ronaldinho. And this is Shevchenko. McAllister. Ronaldinho. Now it's Batistuta. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you...
Roberto Baggio! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Yamal. There's the crossfield ball. Neymar chasing after it. Ronaldinho. Palmer. He's a sharp little ball here. And he shoots! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Madrid with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So right back into the action.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And he's quick to return it. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar is flagged offside. And that has left him in a heap. That's a little off target. Great vision. Neymar. Neymar stood his ground strongly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. He's onside. And it's hoisted clear. Yamal. Now it's Vieri. Yamal finding himself in space. Darmian clears it away. Rijkaard. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And here's Batistuta. Oh, just skips, and Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, this looks sharp. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Roberto Baggio. And here's Batistuta. Roberto Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's played it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Palmer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he welcomes it in. Shevchenko! Of course! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 13.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona, and a header! Harmlessly behind.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Madrid have opted to make another change here. Shevchenko getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he can thump it away. Ronaldinho gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He has found the way through. So, third corner of the game.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that's beautifully... And Van Nistelrooy! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. De Bruyne goes short. Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cucurella does really well there. He is strong. There will be 4 extra minutes. And here's Shevchenko.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Modric. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic... Griezmann! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Griezmann deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a sharp pass. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Yamal. And it's Palmer. Not the most accurate pass. That's really well cleared. Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Impressive jump! And it's there! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Haaland. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. This is a promising build-up. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Haaland. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. Pinches it off him. Played out wide.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Rice. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that was vital. Driving forward. DiMarco. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ronaldinho. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Almost half an hour in now. McAllister. Haaland. Pass somewhat off target. Wriggles his way through. Saliba does well to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal is herring after that one. And that has found him in acres of space. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Palmer. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Haaland.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Palmer. Palmer will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that should get the job done. Vinicius Junior. And it's Ronaldinho. Now Ronaldinho.
Oh, great feat, that.
Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. DiMarco. And it's Palmer. Over to the right flank. Now it's Yamal. We are into overtime. Now, can they get him away? He's through here. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So off we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vinicius Junior venturing down the left. Rice. And he's in on goal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that is expertly dealt with.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Haaland. He's got away. Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Yamal. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Dijk. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Haaland shoots! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's DiMarco. And this is Ronaldinho. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Haaland. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Vieri. Looking for options for movement. Short changes him with that pass. And that's definitely not his best. Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Defending of the desperate variety. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's a good run he's making there. Palmer. Ronaldinho. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's got his range wrong there.
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 18. Griezmann.
Saliba gets it away.
Numero 15. Numero 41.
Barella.
Lasciano il campo per
And it's Caicedo.
il numero 11. Il numero 6. Il numero 19.
And here's Mbappe.
Il numero 23.
He has found the way through. They've got a corner here. Barcelona have their second corner now. Rafinha with the short one. Oh, sweet feet. Picked out brilliantly. He's free, he has got space. That's good play. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Rafinha is behind this one.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Rafinha! Oh, it's come loose. And he's being shifted off it. And he is dashing away. That's beautifully weighted. And he's heaved it away. And he's picked it up out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. A lovely bit of skill. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his way through. Out towards the flank. And this is and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it short. And here's Ronaldinho. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's DiMarco. And that's it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
So thank you. Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities That is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
So things are underway. And this is Neymar. Now they can break here. Driving forward. Rodri. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gullit does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Neymar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vieira gets a foot in here. And that could set him on his way. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Puskas. He is just caressing the ball. He's in a good position here. And Gullit! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is what... Puskas!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cruyff. Rudiger deals with that comfortably.
Madrid really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Cruyff. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Great vision. Rodri is onto this. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, such a clever touch. Madrid keep calm in the face of danger. 30 minutes gone. And that's going right the way across. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. He's found the... It's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Vieira running with the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Palmer. Vieira. Not the most accurate pass. And he's managed to get free. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a good foray he's making.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And this is Vieri. Vieri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, easy pickings there. Rudiger. Van Dijk. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's DiMarco. He has a look up. Ronaldinho! Oh, denied! So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona leading by 1 at the break.
Things are looking good for our
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. That gets us going once more.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Looking for options for movement. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Ronaldinho. And here's Vieri. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Threads one in. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Neymar. Tries to pass it through. DiMarco defending his corner. Stop. Can he finish? Oh, he had to make that, and he did. And the shot! McAllister. Still just a single goal between the sides. Tries to play it through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
52,044.
Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Ronaldinho. Now it's DiMarco.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. And across. Defending of the desperate variety.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would...
And Puskas! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Barcelona.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Him is number 13, Rachao.
Shapes to shoot! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And that has put paid to that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! And he's stuck it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Oh, he's taken it. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice sequence of pass. Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ronaldinho goes short. Has crossed into the middle. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Puskás. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. McAllister. Now it's Vieri. Now it's Neymar. Neymar making a dash for it. Baggio wins the duel this time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number
So we have
16,
movement on both benches.
Rodri. Number 20, Puskás. Coming on the field.
Now it's Cruyff.
Number 32, Joshua.
He is through here.
Number 10, Messi.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gets a good foot in there. Now he's got space here. And this is Vieri. There's the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
It's their second corner of the game. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And here's Messi. And it's McAllister. Can he finish? Another one of football's and how moments. That is good alertness. DiMarco. Neymar. Now DiMarco. Neymar. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Looking for the run. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
There will be 3
Messi.
minutes added time.
Now the cross. And he's taking no chances there. Madrid have their third corner. Messi with the short one. That's a lovely, neat pass. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Played into the box. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Pullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.